What's going on? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of Fruits Basket. Let's get into it really quickly. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. Currently, I'm at 86 subscribers. We're at 86 strong, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below so we can hit that 100 mark milestone before the spring season ends, y'all. Let's get to it. I just want to start by saying that, since they didn't play this opening song, you had to know it was going to be a banger, man. When they got to use every minute of the show, you know it's going to be a good episode. On the downside of this episode, we didn't get to see Honda, and her wholesome messages. But on the plus side, as I was watching this episode, I'm like, why haven't we seen this character for 2 seasons, bro? She might have showed up previously, and I can't remember, but this is my first time being introduced to her, and she's pretty damn good, pretty relatable, good humor. She seems like out of all the, the fantasy aspects of the show, she seems like the most real life person. It's like a regular person. She's nothing like you could have like a sitcom about her life or something like that. But I was very entertained. As they were coming up from this vacation house, that vacation arc was very heavy and intense, and I was wondering how they were going to bring it back once they got back to the mainland or what have you. Not the mainland, but back to their regular life. So far, so good. So far, 2 totally unrelated episodes in relation to the vacation arc. And I'm not mad at it. It's good. It's good writing. I wonder if this episode was a setup episode for something. Because Satori, of course, he's Akito's right-hand man, so to speak. Not his right-hand man in the essence, but, he's at his beck and call. Why is Hattori at his beck and call? No, he is a member of the Zodiac. I'm tripping. I just remember what I was going to say. Is this a setup episode for something? Because in all honesty, we didn't really need this episode, but I'll gladly take it. It was a good one. I just want to know if it's going to set up something later. Does this mean there's better things ahead? Because he's planning a future for himself. So, not going to lie, I just had to verify, remember exactly which Zodiac he was. He is the dragon Zodiac, the dragon fish. What's it called? A seahorse Zodiac. He looks like a seahorse. I think it's called the dragon though. But yeah, so of course we all know that the Somas are going to be living with Akito for the rest of their life. But obviously Hattori, he is Akito's right hand man, and he's sitting here planning a future with, or attempting to plan a future with. Fuck is her name? Her name is Mayu. So Hattori's trying to plan a future with Mayu, one he wanted to run from, or a reason to run to a future. So obviously he has faith that Toru will somehow break the curse, or somehow the curse will be broken and he won't be banished into, live, or not banished, but he won't be locked in with Akito for life. Obviously he feels as strongly about this because, this guy's pretty logical. He's pretty sensible. He's pretty, like you said, he's earnest, and he wouldn't set himself up for failure or disappointment. So obviously he has a trick up his sleeve, or Shigure has a trick up his sleeve. But let's go ahead and get into this main review. Okay, so as we jumpstart this episode, I'm like, all right, we starting off with a little bit of drama, whole lot of spice, lust, love, and envy. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be an interesting episode. These usually on the themes that's highlighted in Fruits Basket, you know what I mean? It's usually more of a, wholesome side, not really the lusty side. But anywho, it be your own friends, man. Your own friends be lusting over your woman, or if you're a woman, they be lusting over your man. Your friends want to fuck your significant other. Well, it might not be a friend then, but your friend might want to, but they got respect for you, so they won't do it, But anyway, besides the point, so when I was watching the episode, I was like, when they were showing the flashbacks of Hattori and his previous girlfriend, I was like, damn, I forgot what happened to her. But then I remember as the show unfolded that, Akito, injured Hattori's eye, or something along the lines of that. Hattori got his eye injured by Akito, and apparently his girl just had a mental breakdown. She couldn't take it anymore, and she had to have her memories erased just so she could live on happily and at peace. And then, Cause they had a whole episode about that, man. I know y'all hit me up in the comments and give me the exact details, but that was basically the situation of what happened. And they were in love. They had a whole episode about it, like in the first season. I do remember that. I will say this though, Shigure is really a puppet master, bro. He really be putting stuff in motion. He like Greg Popovich on the play, or like Steve Kerr. He's a great coach, man. He called a play, then he just sit back and watch the play unfold, and the team gets the bucket, man. They always win. That's usually how the best relationships start, though, when somebody's like, hey, I have a friend, so-and-so single. I know you, and you're single, so why not I just, throw y'all together? And, usually that work out all right. If you gotta really, like, try and, pull one out your ass out of thin air, nowadays, especially in social media age, it's gonna be hard. But Shigure, because I had an old head, I was working at the job, and he was putting it in motion. He was like, hey, because he like, he could talk to the young girls that they, wouldn't feel on guard because he was an old head for real. He would just get the knowledge. Then he just passed them on to me. I'd be like, hey, my guy, I appreciate you. But the puppet masters, man, are out there. Shigure is one of them. And he's damn good at it, bro. So basically, the theme of this episode was, forgetting about the bad past and moving towards the future. Or at least thinking about the future. Looking ahead, man, instead of dwelling on the past, moving forward. For Hattori, getting over his last love that fizzled out, for reasons that he couldn't control, things that happened to him. And Mayu, she never had the chance the first time. That's her past, her old friend's love, but it has nothing to do with her now. It's not even a thing. It's just like it's no barriers anymore. So moving past their past and moving on to a future, a bright future. So that's all I got from that episode. Let me check my notes, see if there's any more talking points. The scene on the bridge was very nice scene. My man Hattori was sad, man. He was like, this is why I knew he was, that's why I was getting that move from the bad past to the future. My man said, maybe happiness, he said, no, he didn't say maybe, he said happiness was not for him. I'm like, damn, man, that's tough. I mean, some people just say, that's how some people really feel, though, man. It's happiness is not for them, You just, it is what it is. Life is rough, life is tough, da-da-da. But, Mayu, she burst into tears. She wants the man to be happy. That's good. That's genuine. She really fucked with him for real. That's all fine and dandy. So that was a nice scene. Yeah, man. I'm wondering what they're gonna do once they get back to Honda and the other Zodiacs, because once they all get together and gotta try to find a way to break this curse. That's the real meat and potatoes of the episode. I don't feel as though that's gonna come. I think we're gonna have a few more unrelated to the Vacation House episodes, but that's fine with me because these episodes are good and we're learning more about the characters anyway. Of course, we still got to learn about Ren and her deal and Karino's deal, and it's a few other deals we got to learn about. A lot of room for character development. So this show, slow plot, slow grind, but it's all fine and dandy. And don't forget about the characters in the first episode of this season, who were talking to Yuki, and they're fans of Yuki or whatever. They just joined like the council or whatever, student council. But yeah, man, that's another thing. Student councils are probably hilarious in Japan in real life. I mean, because they get so much play in anime, like they must be hilarious in real. I can only imagine what a real life student council is like over there. But besides the point, very good episode. Shigure is a player, point guard for real, setting up the plays. Hall of Fame coach. Not too much to say about it, man. Is a hidden character, very good. I don't know how you make the hidden characters good, but they know how to do it, man. This is your boy Blackout Jones signing off. This was a quick review today. Overall, it was just a good episode, man. Good. I love the new character. She's great. Stay corona free, stay sucker free, and catch you next time. Peace. I lied. There is one more thing I want to talk about. Mayu at the end of the episode said something to the effect of, when I cut my hair low and we'll be looking at a clear blue sky and you'll call me Mayu. She was flashback, her and Hattori. And I was confused. I'm like, during the whole episode, obviously, I didn't see her with a short haircut. Not even in flashback did I see her with a short haircut. Total confusion. Somebody please explain to me. But don't spoil it if it's a spoiler type of thing. But does this imply that she was with Hattori when her best friend was with Hattori? That's my only question. I was kind of like, I was up to speed on everything else, but that last little tidbit, I'm like, that didn't really make sense to me. But anyway, yeah, I'll go ahead and call this a review, man. And yeah, got Tower of God coming up next, so make sure you tune in for that, man. Yeah, peace.